guys, Rick Shaw here. It's the 11th of October 2021. I just got back from a couple-hour motorcycle ride. Got up pretty early and thought, what the heck, everybody's asleep. So I went ahead and jumped on the bike at about 1. It's after 3 now. And just got back. I actually went outside. It's pretty windy. The low clouds that I seen are heading east fast. I was getting in some pretty gusty areas for riding. A couple things I noticed when I was riding here at night. Watch your speed unless you're in a super well-lit area, because I can't believe how many dogs are just roaming the streets. It's just horrible, all the dogs around here. Even one, I was coming up a little back road I take. There's a shortcut we have, and I'm just going real easy, just super easy. And something caught my eye. He didn't come on the road or anything, but he was walking along the side of it. It was just a black dog. If he'd have come out in front of you, you wouldn't have seen it. It wasn't a lit area. Another thing you got to watch out for at night is speed bumps. A lot of them are not painted, and if they are painted, it's not reflective or anything, so careful of that. Another thing they do, if there's any kind of fence or gate anywhere, there's the shortcut that we take around the back here. It's closed. They just close roads here. They don't want you going through there at night. I don't know, but a couple amazing things I saw. When I first started out, I saw a group of bicycle guys, and they weren't going to work. They had on their little queer-looking, tights and their hat and all this stuff, and there were groups of them riding their bikes. And I thought, that's rare, But it wasn't. As I rode, for the couple hours I rode, I saw a bunch of groups of them riding around. I guess it was nice to ride around with no traffic. You just cruise along. You can't really go too fast. Another thing here, if you're coming up on a green light, you better slow down and look. Nighttime, nobody even stops for red lights or anything. They just blast right through them. Then when I went down by the highway, I had a red light, and I stopped. That's what you do. Nobody. They were just blasting by me. They were even beeping at me. There was a couple of trucks that I had passed, and they're beeping at you like, "What's the matter with you? Get out of the way!" Never even slowed down for that light. And every light I went through, that's how it went. But you have to be real careful. Just absolutely careful riding. It was nice to ride, and I could see things instead of having to worry about somebody riding up my ass every time. I was able to just keep it at a nice slow speed and look around, see all these different shops. I was surprised at how many places were open. There were a lot of places open. Plus, there were a lot of people that were like sitting on the side of the curbs. You'll see them here all the time at night or early in the morning. They all got their backpacks with them, and they're waiting for a van or a Jeep to come pick them up to go to work. You see quite a bit of that. A lot of the bakeries were open. A bunch of little sorry stores were open. 2 of the 7-Elevens I passed were open. A Mini Mart was open, and that had to be around 2 o'clock, 2:30 when I passed those ones. That was on the way back. This stuff it's open, so that was pretty cool, except some of the roads. But I did take another road. We saw... there was a road where we go through a twisty, and then it goes in, and I thought, that looks like that could be a shortcut. But then you drove it; it had nice streetlights on it, and then all of a sudden the streetlights ran out, and it turned, and it was just like a development. No sign that it was a dead end or anything. You're going to see a lot of that. You'll run into that a lot here. There's no such thing as dead end signs, or anything like that. And don't think also on one-ways that just because you're doing the proper thing, they're going to come the other way. We actually when we were in the car the other day, we went to turn on a 2-lane. It was a 2-lane. We're going to turn there. It's our regular turn we take, and all the cars were hogging both lanes, and they couldn't go nowhere. We couldn't even turn down the street. We got stuck. We got stuck right there. But nighttime, it's even worse. I had people passing me at ridiculous speeds. They were just flying in these vans. And I saw a lot of dually jeepneys, the big heavy-duty ones, bringing fruits and vegetables from probably from the southern islands, but they were delivering stuff. Just amazing. It was kind of busy. There weren't that many cars out, but trucks. There were plenty of trucks out and big jeepneys, not the regular people hauling jeepneys. But it was a nice ride. It was cool. I had to, like I say, when I left, when I went outside to get the bike out, I was like, whoop, went back in, and I got my really nice reflective vest there. I wear that thing whenever I ride at night, and my sweetie too. I got one for her if we're both on it. Then we throw that on so we can be seen good. And I like white. I keep the white helmets usually. Pretty much all the helmets I ever had were always white. Same with the cars. Every time if I got my choice and I buy a car, it's going to be a white one. The only times I didn't ever get a white car or truck was I bought one silver truck because it was just a fantastic deal, and the used cars. You take what you can get. But I had a couple used cars I painted white. I just like to be seen. And also, I know when I was in the States, I read a thing a long, long time ago that said the least stopped vehicle is white. And I don't like when the cops bug you. They're just out to take your money. That's all. They're not protecting anybody. So, but I'm going to go ahead and let you go. It was a fantastic ride. Just popping up like that. And I love to ride. Next time I do that, I think I'll bring the camera along. I didn't know what to expect this time. Who knows if you're going to get robbed or what out here. But there's so many people out. I seen women walking by themselves. It was like when I was in Davao. They didn't look like they were concerned. It seemed pretty safe. But the only one time I thought something was up was 3 guys were on their motorcycles. No helmets or anything like that. I passed them going nice and easy, and all 3 of them were just eyeballing the heck out of me. And as soon as I passed them, they all started up and came in behind me. So I'm looking at them in the mirror. They're pulling up, so no traffic coming the other way. So I did a real quick U-turn. I spun it around real quick, and they turned like to the left. And I'm watching them in the mirror, and I was cooking. I cooked up past them all, and I thought, I didn't know what was up with that. Who knows? Could have been, could have not. But in a foreign country, and you got to watch out. You just have to be careful and keep your spidey senses on. So this is Riding Rickshaw out.